Yep.
What's going on? What it do? What it is? My name is Omar.
My name is Steven, y'all.
And you're watching Game Day Nation Athletics. Sir,
right.
Take it off. What are we doing today?
All right, first I want to say happy Friday to everyone out there.
It's Friday.
All right, and here's a rundown for today's show. Shows are for today, topics for today, my bad. Prescott contract negotiations once again, okay. Brady's docuseries scheduled to come out in 2021. NCAA giving the green light for all schools and in Division I to have an option to start to have players to come back and do voluntary training, Bundesliga predictions, and also MLS talks. All right, let's get it, Omar. So Prescott on contract negotiations. Now I'm gonna give you the stats real quick. Supposedly, reports. He was offered a 5-year, $175 million contract, which is roughly about $35 million a year, right? Prescott says he turned it down, one, because he didn't want a 5-year deal. He wants more of a 4-year deal, right? But Prescott's like, you know what? If you want to give me a 5-year deal, then my final option, I want something north of $45 million a year. Now, before we get into the debates and opinions and whatnot, I will say this about Prescott, if this is true, because according to Adam Schefter and Ian Report, these reports are not true. But the only thing that is true about these reports is that Prescott wants a 4-year deal, Cowboys want a 5-year deal, right? But if this is true, Omar, I think it's a great business move what Prescott is doing, because if you think about it, by the time that 5th year comes by, big quarterback value is going to be high, because people like Patrick Mahomes is going to get paid. Lamar Jackson is going to get paid. Who knows if Deshaun Watson is going to get paid with, tons of money by that time. Like, the quarterback value will be high by that time. So he's like, you know what? I need to get a head start. So by my 5th year, if you want to give me a 5-year option, I want $45 million, something more than that. And he's smart about that. He's actually thinking about the future one now. And I don't blame him. But for the Cowboys standpoint, it's insanity.
See, Dak Prescott, you got to play the game because you're going up against Jerry Jones, the manager himself, the owner, the one who's kind of stingy with his money when it comes to quarterbacks and stuff like that.
Oh, my God.
Right. But I think you should ask for that much money because I feel like you deserve it. However, I'm not saying that you deserve more than Russell Wilson or anything like that. No. Because, I mean, you've been to the playoffs, but that's like a while back. Every time you try to go to the playoffs, you get cut short. So I'm not going to try to blame you personally. However, you're not really a playoff caliber quarterback at the moment. But now you have new coaching. Maybe you are. But at the moment, right now, no. So I should say he should stick with $35 million. I think that's a good deal right now. But for 5 years, I don't think so, because that's a long time.
Because the only way, supposedly to the report, is that if he's gonna take this 5th-year deal, he wants his last season to be north of $45 million a year.
Yeah, man.
And that's a lot to ask for a player.
That's a lot to ask for.
Honestly.
Like, if you ask for that much money, you have to perform for that much.
Honestly, I think for you to ask that money, you gotta have Super Bowl rings already. Like Patrick Mahomes, I believe he could do something like that.
Oh yeah, he could do something. I mean, he's a one-of-a-kind talent.
Exactly, and he's won a chip already.
Yeah.
But that Prescott situation,
Lamar Jackson could do that in 2 years or so.
Well, yeah, we'll see now, because he's still on that rookie deal. He's entering his 3rd year, so he's still on that rookie contract.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. In 2 years, he could ask for that much money, because I mean, he's also a one-of-a-kind player who could do a lot. But with Dak Prescott's sake, I don't know, man. I mean, you got new receivers. I want to see how this year turns up. If he can do well in this year, I feel like he deserves that much money. If he could take it to conference, divisional, at least higher to divisional or something, then he deserves it. For sure.
I mean, I truly believe that Prescott is one of those elite quarterbacks, and people feel like he's better than Carson Wentz.
I mean, don't get me wrong. His passer rating is high. I mean, his QBR,
he has weapons.
Is one of the highest.
Like, Prescott, you deserve your money, man. But I don't know. It seems to me when I'm reading all this, it seems like you don't want to be in Dallas, because he said, I want to take a 4-year deal. He doesn't want a 5th-year deal. Maybe his future is not really into Dallas. He wants to get out of here. Basically, it kind of reminds me of Jamal Adams, right? He's asking for a crap ton of money.
He asked for a crap ton of money, right?
He knows he's not gonna get it, but he's putting it out there to say that he doesn't want to be in New York. He wants out. Meet my needs or I'm out. And he knows Jets are not gonna meet his needs. So that indicates he's gonna go to another team. At this, well, I wouldn't really say that's exactly what he's doing as well, but it gives you that feeling that maybe he's not really that committed to the Cowboys.
Honestly, I believe if this season doesn't go out, he will leave the team altogether. Either request a trade or just not even show up, or at least. But I honestly feel like with Dak Prescott's sake, he's not getting his way. He's not going to get his way because Jerry Jones, I don't think he will budge.
Oh, definitely not for north of $45 million.
He's a great businessman. Why would he do such a thing?
Exactly, but it all comes down to if he signs that franchise tag this summer. He has until July to sign that franchise tag. Do I believe he'll sign that franchise tag?
I think so.
I think so as well.
I think so.
Because, like I said, these reports right here, they're not, according to Schefter and Ian reports, saying that it's not really true. The only thing that's true is just Prescott wants 4, Jerry wants 5, right? That's the only thing that's true. He's not about these contract numbers and whatnot. It's kind of misinformation, right? But Prescott signed that franchise tag, get like about what, $30 million a year?
Yeah.
$30 million for that 1 year for that franchise tag. Get your money's worth. I mean, if you've like been a supporter since day one, you've seen us do a video about that, and I did say that I understand Prescott maybe doesn't want that franchise tag because it's not guaranteed money. And, in football, some sort of injuries are always guaranteed in the sport. So if you get injured or worst case scenario, you tear your ACL, you can't play for the rest of the season, you're not getting your money.
I mean, it's not guaranteed that he's going to the playoffs either. So that's why I feel like they're kind of hesitant.
I mean, why else do you think they got like CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper? They gave money to Ezekiel Elliott.
I mean, they gave money to Ezekiel Elliott and Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, I think that was a need because Amari Cooper was a big
Of course, you need that
wide
man.
receiver.
Oh.
Ezekiel Elliott, I mean, I know he sat out for a bit, but he's also a need as well because you can't lose him either. He's another type of talent where that can't be drafted as often.
Facts.
But with Dak Prescott's case, quarterbacks look like they could be replaced, and we've seen it from this offseason. Quarterbacks are being replaced, and I don't know. I feel like Dak needs to go higher in the playoff spot and do something about it because that is what's really straining him.
Well,
I mean, I think Jerry Jones is thinking, why should I pay a quarterback money if he can have all these stats, but yet you can't take me far in the playoffs? That don't make sense.
You think about it.
You know what that reminds me of the Lions quarterback. Who was that?
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, yeah. It reminds me of Matthew Stafford. He has, if you look at his stats, look at his career, his stats are high. It's really high. Like his passing yards and stuff like that. It's high.
QBR.
His QBR.
His team and just not
his team
helping his case out
like,
at all.
If he can make it to the Super Bowl, he can be a Hall of Famer. I mean, he knocked out a lot of Hall of Famer quarterbacks. He beat a lot of Hall of Famer quarterbacks.
Did.
Right? He has a nickname of what? The Hall of Fame beater or something like that. Anyways, I feel like that's what Dak is entering. He's entering that type of phase where he have a whole bunch of stats, but can't do anything in the playoffs.
We'll see how far that goes, man. I mean, he's been playing in the league for what, 4 years now?
4 years, yeah.
He's about to enter his 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that goes. But if you think about it, the Cowboys do have Andy Dalton on the bench. So
Yeah.
worst case scenario, Prescott wants to hold out and not sign that franchise
Andy Dalton
tag.
for chump change too, man.
They did, and man, Andy Dalton's still.
He's a good
He
quarterback.
was a starting quarterback, and he can be a starting quarterback still. I believe in my eyes, he could be a still starting quarterback. So I don't think the Cowboys will be too pressured to sign this man right now. They're like, you know what, Prescott, take this franchise tag or sign this for your deal. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Go on with your life. We're gonna stick to Andy Dalton, and then depending on how we do this season, we're gonna draft us a QB.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna tank for Trevor Lawrence or tank for Justin Fields. You know, the tank sweepstakes are high, man. You got the Jags, Patriots, and the Cowboys doing this, man.
Still got the
if the Prescott doesn't sign, the Prescott will be wanting to enroll into that sweepstakes from that Trevor Lawrence or Justin
I don't
Fields.
understand why you keep putting the Patriots up there, man.
You already know, brother.
The Jags are
Anyways,
number 1 spot.
we're gonna leave it for that. For that Prescott's negotiations. Hopefully, it's not true that he really turned down a $35 million a year contract.
I bet it is.
I hope it's not. I hope I'm not. I mean, according to our reliable sources here, it's not. But you just never know. You just never know in these cases. Hopefully, because I love Prescott in Dallas.
I like Prescott too, but I feel like it's mainly the financial standpoint between Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott. It's mainly how far can you take this team? You have the pieces around you, but what can you do with them?
What can you do? All right. Well, since we were speaking of the Patriots and sweepstakes and tanking, let's talk about that docuseries
What's up with you and tanking, man?
Let's talk about that Brady docuseries coming out in 2021, buddy. Lived through all that. You little spoiled Patriots
don't touch
fan.
me.
Y'all never lose. Y'all always win 6 championship rings, man.
I'm excited.
Y'all got it good, huh?
I'm excited for the documentary. I understand. Tom Brady left. He served his time. He did his thing. Gave us some championships. Took us to Super Bowls, even though we lost some. One notably by Belichick. I blame him for the loss against the Eagles. He took out Malcolm Butler. I had to blame on that. But
6 Super Bowl rings.
I know it could have been 7, but
y'all spoiled, man.
Could have been 7. But anyways, I'm excited to see the whole documentary. I don't think it's gonna have the same spiciness as the Jordan documentary.
I mean, we don't know that, Omar. We don't know. We might see some behind the scenes stuff.
No, I mean like some dude just already just hating him in his guts or something. That because Horace Grant, you still hates Jordan. Sure, he hates him.
Or like Jordan is still hating Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's gonna be any type of.
You're right. I got you.
Deep cut hatred or anything like that. I mean, there will be some like beefs or like indifferences, of course, but I don't think it will be the same. I think it was more on his journey on becoming that Hall of Fame quarterback that he is, and I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool to watch. It'll be cool.
One thing I'm looking forward to is like his career when he did play in Michigan and how that all prescribed to him going to New England. What did Belichick see in him that's like, you know what? Like, think about it. When Belichick drafted Brady, did he think that he was going to be the starter? Did he think he was going to be just a bench player? Like, what was in the mindset of Belichick? Like, is this my QB I want to take for the future, or I just want him as a backup QB for Bledsoe? And also, like, how did it all unfolded when Bledsoe got injured? I believe he got tear ACL, right? When he got tackled by.
Oh, it was not just a tackle. This man ran over the sideline. He thought he was doing something great. Next thing you know, bam, got whacked.
It was a Jets player.
And it was not an ACL. I think it was either the neck or spine. It was something.
Ooh.
And it was season-ending injury, of course. Tom Brady got in. He did. I don't remember if he won or lost, but he did fairly well. 2001.
Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, what was in Brady's mind through all that process?
But at that time, for those 3-4 years, I wouldn't say that was all him, because that defense was notorious at that time. Because don't get me wrong, I mean, we still had Willie McGinnis. What's his name? Ooh, I forgot. But anyways, we have a great defense. I mean, we still had Bill Belichick. That offense and defensive minded God himself. Yes, sir. But I'm excited to see what it looks. I believe they will give it a little bit of insight on like the tuck rule.
Oh my God, that'd be epic, yo! This is much needed. Wow, I just thought about that.
On the Deflate Gate, on how his court cases went.
Whoa, they got juicy stories.
Then I think it will also go a little bit deeper into the rivalry against the Ravens and Peyton Manning. I bet
Peyton Manning will definitely have an appearance.
What else? I feel like there will be another one with the whole 16-0 run. With the 07 Patriots.
And ended up losing to the Giants.
Yep.
Wow, bro. Really has a hell of a career.
Then, again, with the comeback, obviously, with the Falcons, I think it will show how his mindset was. Even though we already know, because there was some, during the offseason, they had like a short, not really documentary film, but a short little session, 20-something minute session.
About him against the Falcons?
Yeah, him against Falcons.
Yo, I can't wait. These actually a lot of great stories. But what this also indicates is that they're saying it's set to be released for 2021. I think that also indicates that Brady is for sure going to retire after the 2021 season.
I don't think so.
Because why make a documentary if his career hasn't been finished? You never know. Like, if Brady says, it's just, let's release his documentary in 2021 and he continues playing, you don't know if he's going to win another chip. That's another thing missing in the piece,
But that's like saying Brady creating a book about his life and saying he's gonna retire.
Docuseries, docuseries, man. Okay. Docuseries. Look, this is me. He's gonna retire after his second year with the Bucks. All right.
With the Bucks.
He's gonna retire. This docuseries is gonna come out in the summer of 2021. I'm for sure for that. But
this was gonna happen.
Well, you just saying what you listed. I can't wait.
I think
great docuseries.
Brady will stay 2 years for the Bucks. Try win a championship with them. Try to do his own thing. Then ask Robert Kraft, like, hey, I need you to sign me back because I want to retire as a Patriot.
Yeah, 1 day contract.
One day contract.
Yeah.
Bam.
It's only right.
As a Patriot. Then they're gonna retire his number, of course, because why not?
Why not?
That's a historic number. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's exactly how it's gonna play out. Love
exactly
it. Love it. All right. Well, stay tuned for 2021, y'all. It's gonna be a great movie. It's gonna be a great series. We're gonna have just remember every Monday we're gonna talk about this just like we did with The Last Dance, man. Y'all, stay tuned for that. All right. Anyways, we're gonna switch over to the NCAA, giving the green light for college programs to welcome back student athletes to the campuses starting June 1st. But he's giving the schools the choices according to their local governors and schools presidents to give a date when they can start to bring back players to have voluntary workouts. So what do we think about this, Omar? Does this mean that college football season is more likely to happen now, or it's just a little crumbs going closer to the season?
Okay, so I feel like they're taking a step forward. However, I've said this multiple times, what's keeping them back is the state itself. Like, if the governors doesn't say, all right, it's okay to open, facilities for sports and stuff like that, then you really can't do anything about it. The real question is, let's say the season does start, and you have some states that not allowing teams to really allow them to really practice or play a game.
Right.
How would that affect the schedule? That means they gotta cut some short, try and merge some teams in with other conferences. It will be different.
And and also depends on the schools' conferences, like the ACC, Big 12.
Yeah,
those schools.
They had to have a meeting if they should keep things running or they should just cancel altogether. So
honestly, though, Omar, I think the conference that's more likely to start their season is the SEC, because most of the SEC schools are in the South.
Yeah.
Right, and most of those schools, like cases with COVID, it's not that high. Most of those states are like reopening.
But
I don't think the SEC is gonna wait for ACC schools, because one thing that concerns me about the ACC, they do have a school up in New York, in Syracuse. Now I don't know how the things are over there in Syracuse, because you already know majority of the COVID cases are in New York City.
Yeah.
And Syracuse is, I believe, like
off
2 hours, 3 hours away from the city. So I don't know what the situation over there is for Syracuse, but SEC looks more of a likely chance they'll start their season, no matter if the other schools are going to do it or not. Oh, also Big 12. I think the Big 12 can start their season as well. I truly believe so. But the Pac-12, the Big 10 is still a question, because you got places like Michigan where you're like mandated to wear masks over there. So I'm not sure how things will be over there in Michigan. Also in Ohio, so it's kind of like shaky over there with their cases. So it's more likely for the SEC and the Big 12, they'll start their seasons, no matter if the other conferences don't do it at all.
See, we already know that Louisville, they're allowing their workouts in June 8th. They're starting that. They'll be the first in the ACC. Ohio State, they're allowing their workouts on June 8th as well. Voluntary, of course. But their model shows that they're allowing to have around like 20,000, 50,000 fans within the stadium. So I think that would be interesting to see how that will play out. I don't know if it's going to be spread out or they're all wearing masks, because during, I believe, it was either, no, I forgot what it was, but there was a virus that happened, and it was during a soccer game, and they were all wearing masks, and it didn't matter to them at all.
What, the Bundesliga?
I don't remember what league it was, but I had to look that up. I'll comment. I'll put the description in.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, wow, people like back then we didn't really think about how many people could fit in the stands. Like the Ohio State Stadium, the Coliseum, that thing could fit about 100K fans. Now we're talking about limiting that to 20,000, 50K.
That's still a lot of people.
That's still a lot of people. I mean, that's still a lot of people that come out to football games that any other small schools can. But wow, really, at this day of age now. I mean, I know this is all temporary because do believe our normal lives will be back soon. Maybe not this year, but soon we could just like do whatever we wanted. If we wanted to go to a concert, we wouldn't really think about it as much, or go to a football game, or go to a party, or whatever, you know.
Now we gotta think about it.
Now you really gotta think about it and feel cautious.
I really want to go.
It's like, bro, don't be too close to me, or you wearing your mask, or you gotta constantly wash your hands and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wow, things are changing. But I honestly do believe it's temporarily for this season, or even the next season. Who knows? But one day our lives will be back to normal, and we'll have the sports that we know and love that will be back to normal. That's how I believe. So, but my view with the NCAA giving the green light for schools to start whenever it's according to their commissioners and conferences, local governors, and schools presidents, I believe we will have a college football season. But maybe not a full one where all the conferences, participating.
I believe there's going to be a college football season. However, there wouldn't be, like you said, a full conference. It will be like few conferences here and there, and probably merge conferences just to get some games in. Because
I mean, I look at head coaches that said about the college football season starting. Coaches like our hometown coaches. Manny Diaz said he believes it'll be a college football season. Head coach Brian Kelly from Notre Dame said it'll be a college football season. I believe the president of West Virginia, the Mountaineers, saying there will be a college football season. And also you guys see what the president of University of Miami is doing. He's really trying to make this work, this football season for his school. Because like if we had to do it with no fans, we'll do it with no fans. But we're gonna start this season up. No matter, I mean, it really depends though. The situation here in South Florida is getting a lot better, right? But like I said, like what NCAA says,
I don't know because Haitian Flag Day was a few days ago, and there was some setbacks.
I know, but just like the NCAA says, it all depends on your local governors and what they're planning to do. To reopen, games, events, concerts, etc. It all depends on the local governors. But there still is time. I like it that they're starting voluntary training early, June 1st, because, I mean, majority of the football programs, they missed out in spring training because it was in the middle. When the whole pandemic started, it was in the middle of spring training and whatnot. So you lose that. So voluntary training, I think it's dope that they're having it because fall camp does start at late July. So there still is time.
And this voluntary training is not just for college football. It's also for every other sport.
For college basketball.
College basketball, baseball, soccer, every activity that's there.
Yeah, there's officially 99 days before college football season start for the tip-off, and the clock is ticking. Let's see what happens, man. Hopefully we have a college football season.
Hopefully, man.
But enough for the NCAA. We're going to move on to the Bundesliga. We got games coming up this weekend, also today. And we're going to give you guys some predictions right now, right?
Predictions.
So let's get into it, Omar. All right. You want to go off first for yo? We'll go one by one, all right?
All right. We apologize with the whole names because we going to butcher it like it's going to be horrible. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hertha Berlin versus FC Union Berlin.
All right.
So, I have Hertha Berlin winning 2-1
against FC Union Berlin.
Against FC Union.
Now Hertha Berlin, let me give you a little rundown here. They are 11th place in their standings. FC Union Berlin, they're in the 12th place. They're not really that far apart. They're
close.
They're one down, one up, right?
Yeah.
So, antithetical teams, you already know these Bundesliga teams, even the worst, even the bottom ones, they play up, like they give you competition. They're not gonna let you just blow them out just like that, right? So both teams are in Berlin. FC Union did lose to Bayern Munich 2-0. And plus, you gotta remember, Bayern Munich had to score a penalty. So honestly, the score could have been 1-0.
I mean, it was a good kick though.
It was, but remember, penalties I don't know. I don't really count them as real. It's like, for example, you gave an offense credit for winning 14-0 to a team if that one touchdown was from a scoop and score. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, so FC Union, good team. They play pretty well. You can say because of the rust, because for Bayern Munich not like blowing them out like that. But I think this game will be a tie. Both score will be 2-2. That's my prediction for that game. All right. So that's today, by the way. Check that out. I believe you can watch this game.
It's at 12. Whoa, no,
2:30 today. So I'll
East
check
Coast
that
time,
out.
it will be 2:30.
All right, but like, I believe it's gonna be on Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports, Fox Deportes. Check that out, man. Anyways, so going for Saturday's game tomorrow, we have Wolfsburg versus Borussia Dortmund, man. Now you already know Dortmund beat Schalke about like 3-0.
Yeah,
3-0. All right.
that's why I have 3-0.
3-0. Well, let me tell you this: Wolfsburg is a better team in my eyes than Schalke. All right, and as of right now, Wolfsburg are 6th place. Borussia Dortmund is 2nd place in the standings.
But it's Dortmund though.
Dortmund, that rust is gonna kick in. It's gonna be a tie game. 1-1. Wolfsburg 1-1.
3-0.
3-0. My gosh, bro. The disrespect to Wolfsburg, bro. Now I understand, because I like Wolfsburg because of FIFA back then. You know, they're a great team, have great players. I don't know. I just had this emotional connection with Wolfsburg. Don't get me wrong, I love Dortmund, but I believe it'll be a close game. People are gonna think Dortmund's gonna blow them out. I doubt it.
I honestly believe so.
It's gonna be a close game.
If
You want to bet on that, Omar?
Yeah,
How much you want to bet?
we can do it.
I'll bet a sandwich.
No, man.
Why
We're
not?
gonna do a outside vinegar shot.
No.
not?
Not yet. I'm not doing that.
You scared?
I ain't scared.
Then shake on it.
No, I'll bet a sandwich for it.
Nah.
I'll bet
come
a
on, man.
sandwich. I ain't betting no. What's it? Vinegar?
Apple cider.
Apple cider vinegar. No way, Omar.
Come on, shake on it.
Too early for that.
It's not early. There's no such thing as early. Do it for your viewers.
Okay, but it has to be exactly that score.
Wait.
It has to be exactly that score.
What are you chasing?
It has to be exactly that score.
What happens if it's not your score?
Okay, then no one wins.
All right, man.
I'll do it for the viewers, yo.
Do it for your viewers.
All right, so third game we got Borussia Gladbach, Mönchengladbach, something like that. All right, sorry about that. And then we got Bayer 04, Leverkusen, something like that. Try to say it out, bro.
Leverkusen. I don't know.
Something like
that. But I got Mönchengladbach winning 2-0.
I got them 2-0. Let's see. So Mönchengladbach right now, they're 3rd place in the standings. So they're in a race for league championships right now, with Bayern Munich and Dortmund. You feel me? And Bayer 04, I'm gonna call them that. They're 5th place right now. So close teams, but I feel like Mönchengladbach is like it's gonna start a run here. They're gonna beat Bayer 04 2-0. All right. Now we're gonna head to
Paderborn, SC Paderborn.
07, Soccer Club Paderborn 07, and then Hoffenheim.
Yeah, I got Hoffenheim winning 2-0.
All right, so Paderborn is right now like 8th, basically the worst team in the league right now. They're 18th place.
Okay.
They only have
disrespecting
They only
the
have
team.
4 wins, 5 draws, and 17 losses. Hoffenheim, on the other hand, they're 9th place in the league, have 10 wins, 5 draws, and 11 losses, right? So, but like I said, even though the bottom teams in Bundesliga, they play to the high standards, right?
But you gave him 4-1.
I did give them a 4-1, but I gave them a goal. You know how it's gonna be? They're gonna score the first goal. Hoffenheim's gonna be like, what the heck? What is going on? But they're gonna come back strong and they're gonna beat them 4-1.
I gave him 2-0.
2-0?
I feel it wouldn't be a high game, but they at least gonna try. For sure.
Paderborn is they're gonna play a great first half, in my opinion. But once the second half, I think Hoffenheim gets the upper hand.
Next one is Sports Club Freiburg versus Freiburg.
Yep.
Versus SV Werder Bremen.
Freiburg right now is 7th place in the league, and then Bremen is 17th.
I got 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah, Freiburg winning.
Freiburg, I got them winning as well, but I have them winning 2-1. So that's that. Now, as we're going with the league champions as of right now, league champions from last year, Bayern Munich against Frankfurt. As you know, Bayern Munich is 1st place in their league. Frankfurt is about 13th place in their league. Frankfurt only has 8 wins, 4 draws, and 13 losses, while Bayern Munich has 18 wins, 4 draws, and only 4 losses.
Bayern Munich, obviously.
Bayern Munich.
No,
I gotta give
2-1.
2-1.
At least I could give him a point early point in there.
I give Bayern Munich 3-1. I believe Manuel Neuer is he's gonna slack a little bit. He's gonna let a goal in. Probably when Bayern Munich's winning 2-0, Frankfurt's gonna get an easy goal on Neuer. Neuer is a great goalkeeper, one of the best, but I feel like he don't let this one loose. All right, now next game. This is a Sunday matchup right here.
FC
Schalke versus Augsburg.
Augsburg. Yeah, I got Schalke. Wait, what? That's Schalke.
Schalke.
That's Schalke.
Schalke. We're getting better with these names.
We're getting better. Of course, we're getting better.
All right.
You know, well, I got Schalke winning 2-1 for sure.
2-1.
I believe that Augsburg, yeah. Augsburg is going to get a point at the end.
All right, well, as of right now, Schalke currently are 8th place in the league. Augsburg is 14th in the league, right? All right. Well, as you know, the Schalke did lose to a blowout, 4-0. Actually, by the way, Dortmund beat Schalke 4-0. So bad game in their part, right? But they're gonna go down even more. Upset.
But it's Dortmund though.
Upset. I know, I understand, but look, upset. Schalke loses to Augsburg 1-0.
Okay.
Great team, but without that much training and whatnot.
Got blown out.
Huh? You got them blowing out?
What? No.
Oh, Dortmund? Augsburg you're talking about.
Yeah.
They got blown out?
No, I'm talking about Schalke.
I know they got blown out, but that's why they're going to lose.
Oh, okay. I thought you made a win.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, what?
Definitely not, Omar.
No. But next game is FSE Mainz versus Red Bull. There's no way I'm saying the full name because that's impossible.
Yeah.
I got Red Bull winning 2-0.
2-0. I got Red Bull winning 2-0 as well. Real quick, let me give you the standings. I just lost my page. What's going on?
The last game of the day.
FC
May 24th.
Cologne.
FC Cologne versus Fortuna.
Düsseldorf.
That's Dorf.
Oh, by the way, the Red Bulls right now, they're 4th place in the league, so they're in the race for league champions. And then Mainz is on 15th place. So, yeah, Red Bulls 2-0. Easy.
But I got FC Cologne winning 1-0.
1-0?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a close game. I feel like it's going to be an end-winning shot just to finish it
Well,
off.
I'm kind of falling in love with this team, Cologne, because their mascot's a goat. Got a bunch of goats in there.
And,
goats, you feel me? Gotta love the goats, man. Anyways, so yeah, this is gonna be a high-scoring game. I feel like Cologne will be Fortuna 4-2. Great game. I mean, all back and forth, but Cologne will have the upper hand and ultimately win this game. Now, what has happened? So let me give you insight right here. So, if Dortmund were to lose, if my predictions are correct, right? If they lose, and Melbach wins, ultimately. Oh wait, where's the points? There you go. Gladbach won't be 2nd place in the league, and Dortmund will go 3rd. So this is crucial right now for Dortmund. You gotta think about it. These games matter. Each game matters.
That's why I got him winning. Yeah.
But Borussia is gonna. This guy's just gonna snooze off. They're gonna. I don't want to say the word. They're gonna snooze off. They're gonna not snooze off. But it'll be actually no. Borussia's not losing. They're tying. My bad. They're gonna win 1-1. So that means if they tie, okay, so it'll be tied. So Gladbach and Dortmund will be tied in the standings, right? Tied for 2nd place. But this is crucial now for Dortmund because they're trying to catch up to Bayern Munich. And of course, to my standings, to my prediction and your prediction, Bayern Munich's gonna win that game easily. So if Dortmund were to tie this game and they're tied with Gladbach, Bayern Munich is still going to climb up more and more. Because anytime soon, as of right now, I don't see them losing any of these games.
Me either.
Until, of course, they face Dortmund.
Obviously, the top 4.
Because that's their rivalry right there.
Yeah.
So, It all comes down to this, man. So Dortmund, they'll be in trouble if they either lose or even tie this game because they got to catch up to Bayern Munich.
Germany gonna win. Come on, man. Because they know what's at stake. But you got them tying it.
I believe they got in time with Wolfsburg, man. Gotta give them credit. Now, so that's Bundesliga right there. Obviously, by Monday we'll have our reactions to the games and whatnot.
On top of that,
and see whose predictions were right, who got to take a shot of vinegar. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
But
then we got the NFL. We'll talk about the NFL. They are changing the rules. About to change the rules because remember, I believe it was the what was the AFL, right?
AFL.
Yeah, the AFL. They have the rules. If instead of going for the onside kick, you
had the option to do a 4th and 15 in your 24-yard line.
Yeah,
I feel like that's too deep.
The NFL is thinking about implementing it.
I feel like that's too deep though. I think it should be like in the 35-yard line
instead of what?
Instead of 25, because they want to do it in the 25-yard line, and it's getting a lot of it's getting likes. Like people, the owners are actually liking that idea. I like the idea too.
If you think about,
I don't really think about the 25-yard line. I think it should be like 35-yard line. I understand if you convert that 15 yards, that's like what you start in the 50-yard line.
But look, when you think about it, if you do 4th and 25, right? And
4th and 25.
What was it?
4th and 15.
Oh, they're doing like 4th and 25.
No, you do 4th and 15, but you're doing it at the 25-yard at your 25-yard line.
Nope, and I'm trying to tell you. Oh well. Anyways, think about it. If they do it and do it successful, wouldn't it test out how well your team can manage time or how well your team can manage under pressure or something?
Because that's true, but like if you don't convert the 4th and 15, that team, the opposite team, they start on your 25-yard line, so they at least have a shot to get a field goal. Then
that's tough. You shouldn't take it.
I don't know. I think it should be in the 35-yard line.
I don't think so. No.
But I like the idea. I do like the 4th and 15 idea, but I don't think it should be in the 25-yard line. It gives you the decision
saying like, if I fail, do I believe my team can convert?
Probably so. I mean, it is an option because offsides, successful rate is very low.
Onside kick, it all depends on what your kicker is.
Onside kick, yeah.
Yeah.
But still, even the greatest kickers, it all depends on if your teammates can like recover that ball, you know.
What do you mean the Colts kicker?
Adam Vinatieri.
No, man. Old Colts kicker. I forgot his name.
Adam Vinatieri. Old Colts kicker, Adam Vinatieri.
No, man. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Well, also I want to put this out there since we are on the topic of soccer. According to ESPN, MLS is taking shape for their mini tournament of 2016s, dividing them to 4-team groups, right? So 4 teams in each group, and top 2 will advance to the knockout stage. Now, it kind of sucks that they have to do it this way because MLS only got to play 2 weeks of soccer, 2 games for each team, 2 to 3 games for each team. So their season were put in a halt very early in their season. Now, for them to have me like 14 groups, right? And the top 2 advances. How many games are going to play? I would assume maybe in total 6 games in total. A 1 home and home away. 2, 4, 6. That's 6 games. 6 games. And then top 2 will advance to the knockout stage. You hate to see it, man. But it's soccer. It's MLS. Better than nothing.
Wait, 14 is a group?
14 groups.
Wouldn't it be 8?
No, like four teams in one group.
Home and away.
Yeah, group stages, yeah.
4 teams.
4 teams.
Home and away.
Home and away. 2, 4, 6.
Are you sure it's not 8?
No, I'm talking about like for the one team.
Oh, for the one team. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, each team in that 4 groups is gonna have to play, 2 games each, right? So that's what's gonna happen. All right, but better than nothing. So I feel like I had to put that out there. Like the idea, but just damn, only 6 games to go to the knockout stages. You hate to see it, but better than nothing, y'all boys. Well, want to put anything out there, Omar? Anything you want to say to the viewers?
Yeah, man. Just pray for him when he takes those outside shots because obviously I will win.
Okay, you know what, Omar? Let's do this. If Dortmund wins, I get the shot. If they tie,
We both get the shot.
No, because my prediction is a tie.
Is a tie. You're right.
Yes, I'm rolling with that. If they tie, if Dortmund ties the game, you have to take the shot.
Okay.
If they win, I have to take a shot.
Okay, but
you know what? 2-0. It has to be 2-0. It has to be 2-0.
Have to be 2-0.
Has to be 2-0.
So if it doesn't have 2-0, it's like 1-0.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. How about this? If it's 2-0, you take shot. If it ties, I'll take a shot. If it doesn't go both our ways, we both take a shot.
Oh, no, we don't do it at all. If it doesn't go none of our ways, we don't take no shot.
Do it for viewers, man.
No way, no,
Don't punk out. Don't punk out.
No.
Don't punk out.
Oh, no. I don't know about that, fam. I don't know about that.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that.
Oh, God.
That's the plan. You know, I decided. So stay tuned for Monday when it happens. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna taste nasty, and it's gonna be hard.
Comment down below who you think was more likely to happen, Borussia tying or them winning against Wolfsburg. Man, let's go Wolfsburg. You better tie this game, man. I'm gonna be watching this game. I'm watching this game now. I'm gonna be watching this game, yo. What time? It's gonna be at 9:30 in the morning. I'm out there, yo. I'm watching that game, y'all. I'm gonna live stream that game. Oh God, bro. It's gonna be good for tomorrow, man. I can't wait. All right. Well,
you look kind of scared over there.
No, I'm excited now. You got me amped up for tomorrow morning. 9:30 in the morning. I'm all excited. Let's get it, y'all. On a Saturday, let's go. Anyways, y'all.
But this will wrap up this video. You know, stay tuned for Monday's video with the whole shot. Let's see who takes it. Oh.
Let's get it, fam. Let's get it. All right. Well, I guess Omar said this concludes today's show. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions, opinions, or topic ideas, let us know in the comment section. Also, we do have our social media platforms. You got our Twitter, you got Instagram under the description. So please let us know. We're getting better in our craft. And just support your boys. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Support. I'm scared, though.
Let's get it, man. Well, my name is Steven.
My name is Omar.
You watch Game Day Nation. Alex, y'all. See y'all Monday.